the healthiest snack I've had today. Stream sniping. That's the ones you got.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't stream snipe. What did I have that was healthy? Oh, I had peppers on my pizza.
So that made it healthy.
Yeah. Of course it did. Yesterday I went to the chip shop and had a salad with my kebab, but I had a salad for a snack. But then again, Leah's saying for a snack, I could eat a whole cucumber. I love cucumber. That's healthy. It's just full of water. I don't think the cucumber in the fridge is any good though. We've got any carrots. Julie, we've got any carrots? The garlic too. Yeah, the garlic's good for you. I suppose the only thing that's not good on a pizza is the cheese and the actual pizza dough.
Cheese, crust, sauce.
Tomato's good for you though. That's the thing. I know the sauce.
Yeah, but there's sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese is one of the basic.
It's a 50.
Cheese is one of the basic food groups.
Yesterday I had a whole packet of German pepperoni and some chorizo. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I could have it again. My local supermarket sells them. German pepperoni's got a nice little kick to it. And chorizo, oh my god, drool in the mouth.
Beginning attack run on enemy station.
Probably not that healthy though. And I'm eating a whole packet of the stuff. Everybody probably thinks I'm alright fat gear. I'm not. I've just got a big belly. And oddly found. It's not an anomaly, it's an oddly. I'm trying to find something to change.
Yeah, that too, dog. Still like my pizza, but I've cut back on how often I eat.
We don't eat. I mean, I used to snack during the day. I mean, recently I've had a bit of a sweet tooth. In fact, I've still got one. So if I start sucking on a lollipop, I have my excuses. But I've cut back right. Well, we've all cut right down. We have spaghetti bolognese once a week, fresh, made from fresh, not frozen, which is very healthy for you, actually, spaghetti bolognese. But we buy the sauce, so it's not as...
Look at that nice, perfect circle they're flying around the station.
It's not as healthy as if you made it from fresh. Like, you got the tomatoes from a tin, because that's where it's the only place where you can get tomatoes from. Got to make a bolognese sauce. No sugar in those. Tomato puree, garlic, onion.
Oh, that one needs a level 5 scientist.
Mushrooms. In general, is the best strategy to try to go wide, many planets, or tall, less numbers but more developed.
Depends on your playstyle, what playstyle you want.
Yeah, to be honest, best strategy-wise, I go quite circular. That way you're covering all areas, wide and height, width and height, not wide and height, width and height.
So his answer is no.
Yeah. Now and again, if I want to block somebody off the planet, I will actually go up there and just go yoink. But in general, I like to go normally circles I say normally because I'm playing slightly differently here. Ooh, hello. And what is your name? I was waiting for the I am cast in our part.
Oh,
Because normally that's what you come up with.
we got I just had a weather alert pop up. I'm just checking to see what it is. So I wasn't expecting anything. Just wind advisory. Okay.
Warning, you'll be getting snow in the next 10 days.
We've already got our snow for the year. Did we get
Just
snow?
for the year.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we got snow actually. Now that I think about it, I don't think we did.
We had our
Hello,
snow.
McCullough. Welcome.
We had our snow 1 week before the kids broke up.
Unfortunately, I can't. Probably can't afford to move back to the UK.
Does that mean you need a new house?
I need more than just a new house.
Well, you need a visa and all that sort of stuff. I don't know how much a visa would cost.
I had actually planned on having a morning stream this morning for those further east, especially for those over in Sweden and whatnot, but I slept very poorly and didn't get up in time to get my morning stream done. Unfortunately.
This is the problem when you're a streamer, because I was going to stream on Monday, and normally Mondays are my day off, but I could not keep my eyes open. And last night I had a bad night, and I'm surprised I'm still awake now, but I'm not going to be too late.
You're in southern Kansas, and I'm in central Oklahoma City, so if you're getting it in southern Kansas, we very well might be getting some ourselves. Snow, that is.
Yay, snow! You'll have to send me a picture. I like snow.
I'll send you a picture of what I had in Michigan Christmas Eve. Got 7 inches overnight.
Oh, stop teasing me. Why can't we get snow then?
Because you're in England. I lived there for 12 years. I remember the snow pattern, or lack thereof.
Well, I remember years ago, back in 1986, well, it snowed that bad. All the supermarkets were shut, and it was a white Christmas, and it was a white Christmas for about 2 or 3 years after as well. But something stopped it. In 1996, we had snow in June. I mean, seriously, snow in June.
Yeah, I remember that actually. I was there.
Just before I broke up from school. I think it was about a week before breaking up from school. I was like, what's this madness? It's summer and snowing, and I'm like, yeah. Where else snows in June?
Okay, we can't do either of those.
7 inches is not that bad, especially for Michigan.
No, no.
What's bad then?
Not bad at all. I was happy to see it though, because I like having white Christmases, and that was my first in many a year.
I'd love to have a white Christmas again, just to see. I thought we were going to get one this year because a week before the kids broke up, it snowed and everybody was slipping over about 3 days later because of black ice. We thought we were going to get one. No, it was 10 degrees centigrade on Christmas Day. So 2 weeks after this massive snowfall that we had, it decided that it didn't want to snow anymore and wanted to warm up like a summer. Yeah, our summer last year was absolutely appalling. I had no clothes on me and was bleeding out. Freaking zombies. Oh, no cloth on you and was bleeding out. Hey, that's never a good thing, bleeding out. Definitely don't want to bleed out when there's a zombie apocalypse. You die that way. I think you do, anyway. This is
Time to actually go start looking around, I think.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh dear.
See if I can find my neighbors. Oh, I got a couple here to explore yet. Okay, I'm going to go AFK for just a minute. I need some coffee and, ooh.
Situation log updated.
Need a level 5 there, too. Be back in a minute.
Okay. And now I've not got enough. You should just not have enough power, even that's 0 on it. Laser. That's 22. Huh?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Oh, why? We'll just do that for now. Research. Ooh. I think that's that. So range, right? Who haven't we found yet? Curator. I can't get. Oh, I can't communicate. It just says pray. Oh, God. In some areas, you want snow on the ground. Oh, hello. There's somebody here. Ta! Oh my God! There's a system called Ta. I want that planet. I want that system called Ta. Ta!
It's all yours. It did, but not long enough ago that it made the coffee cold. It turns off on 2-hour increments.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, finally got that. Okay. Now we're starting to get some things.
What's on the ground to insulate the plants from below freezing temps? Yeah, you probably do actually, because it would warm up right underneath, wouldn't it? It'd be warmer on the bottom than it is on the top. Hi, how are you? Only a flyby. Well,
Almost there.
Only have 4 gigabyte of mobile data left. Oh, jeez. Such a letdown. Then again, how long would 4 gigabyte last you on Twitch? About what? 5 minutes? If you're lucky? I can't remember.
What's that?
I remember right. 4 gigabytes of mobile data left. How long would Twitch last on 4 gigabytes of data? About what, 5 minutes?
No, it'll last longer than that. I can watch an entire NFL football game on less than 2 gigabytes, so...
I suppose it depends on the quality as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
And this guy's going to really annoy me now.
Oh, we got a level up. No, that's just the scientist.
See, I've actually got the fleet power thing here, so I can see how much fleet power he has. He has over 2,000 fleet power. I do not like that. He has power, I don't.
Yeah, 2,000's a lot.
It is with this patch, this modded version. It's not so much with vanilla.
For this stage of the 15 years in, it's a lot for even vanilla.
Yeah, true. Surely he can't. His naval capacity is equivalent. So his capacity is equivalent.
Ah, thank you. What was that?
I don't know, that sounded good.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Zivar. Unfortunately, my bot's not working, so...
Zivar1980 has followed you. Yay. And hello, MT Marine 7. Or Mr. Marine, as I call you. He's just level 27.
Let's go with this one.
Oh, no, sorry. Mr. Marine is level 15. Zivar is level 27.
So, welcome. Thanks for the follow.
This is a much slower paced game than what me and Steve were playing last night, because we have it on fast or fastest. But because Steve was getting quite drunk last night, it's pause, I've got to do this. Pause, I've got to create a craft. Pause. Alright, I get the idea, Steve. You've got to pause it every time something happens. Which will be continued.
Now this is only our second multiplayer of this, so
Yeah, the first one was when before Utopia was out.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think 1.4.
1.4, 1.5, something like that. Yeah, 1.5 was Utopia, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 1.4.
Okay, I got a bit of a fleet power now.
Because I gave you some ideas on mods at the time.
Yeah.
Some of the ones that we use now are the ones that I told you about ages ago. I think it was TFW, the bunch of ship parts was one of them. Chrysalis was another, and 25 more reactors. And the only thing that 25 more reactors does is increase the power by 1. That's how I'm going to put it. Increases the power by 1.
But it's needed for to be able to build any of the...
That 1 power is amazing. That 1 power can do so much.
So this will be the first start of probably a new weekly series of multiplayer Stellaris. I also have a Wednesday evening Stellaris session that will be well, actually it'll be a new session, a new save game starting tonight. So double dose of Stellaris on Wednesdays.
Because wasn't it before the mornings you were doing Football Manager and the evenings you were doing Stellaris?
Stellaris, well, various things in the during the early day on Wednesday. Wednesday and Sunday are my two primary stream days. Although I throw in plenty of other daily sessions as well. They're just not necessarily scheduled. Sunday is set aside for Factorio and or Interstellar Transport Company with the developers of that game.
I was actually quite surprised last time when we played ITC, because not only was Whiskers one of the developers there, Mike actually joined in too.
Yeah,
And I think
both developers.
Isn't Mike the main original developer who thought up the idea, and Whiskers kind of joined him in it? I don't quite know. I've got to ask him actually. I'm going to say who started it all off. I've got a question for Whiskers.
You see, they dropped a new patch for ITC.
I've noticed. I'm like, oh. We're going to be about 6 patches behind from when we last played.
Something like
4.
that. Yeah, something like that. 4 or 5,
3 or
something
4
like that.
Patches.
I started a new ITC game early this morning when I couldn't sleep. Just to test the new patch. Haven't gotten to, but only a couple years into the game though. So
They've added 2 new rockets. So there's 4 rockets in total now. They've added a new ship or 2, I think. They've done quite a bit, really. What's that? Oh, my fleet power's gone up. My colour went from red to yellow.
Yes, finally.
I'm not going to do any more actually. That's my research will go too slow. I just don't.
Finally got that.
Why have you added that there in tar? There's somebody here, and I know there's somebody there because the border friction here. You always know when there's border friction, there's somebody there.
Uh-oh.
If I've had no pirates yet either, which is quite scary. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like uh-oh. Uh-oh's bad.
Also started my new Distant Worlds stream as well. Haven't settled on a day for that one. I think, was that McCullough that requested that? I forget. But I did start a new Distant Worlds playthrough.
Was it Thursday mornings for you? or afternoon?
Don't know. Like I said, I haven't settled on a day for that one. I'm thinking probably Friday evenings for that one. When I get
think it
home
might
from
be
work.
Friday. I mean,
I haven't set a date, so I
Friday or Thursday.
I haven't set a date for it. Period.
Yeah. And I was trying to think when you actually started it. Was it Saturday you started?
No, it wasn't Saturday. It was at work Saturday. Saturday's never a good day for me.
It
It
was
was probably Friday that I started it.
Right. Have I upgraded everything? No, don't disband the unit. I need them.
But why?
Stupid thing.
Why do you
So
do
I
that?
can kill things. I want to kill things.
See, you are evil. You had just admitted it.
I didn't say I was evil.
You
said
want
I
to
like
kill things. I don't want to kill things. I'm not evil. You want to kill things.
Well, I want to kill the things that are evil to me. Like the space amoebas and the alien vessels that I see lying about. Space amoeba hunters. Evil Knievel. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't jump things.
System survey complete.
Well, that's
Not the door.
okay.
Oh, right, who are you? Boston Union of Colonies. What the...
So let's take a look at
that's-
comparison here. So they are that size compared to us, and they compare there like that. So, not too bad. And we've got all these neat little map modes down here as well that we can use, so we can see how
Really?
we compare it with fleet strength.
They're even worse. Can't get over that.
No.
I'll just take them out now. Well, they've got such a weak power.
Okay, so there's fleet power there. So they got a slight advantage.
17, nearly 18 years in, this computer player's got 2,500 over fleet power. I'm pretty boned.
Start building.
I am building. I'm building like my little bum off. I don't know about little bum though.
I also got this on this particular planet, which is useful. It'd be more useful if there were more of those tiles, but we'll take it.
Construction complete. Right. I'd like to get a defense platform.
Yeah, me too. I haven't discovered it yet.
I was so tempted the other night to try researching the battle fortress, because the fortress has got something like 15,000.
Oh, looky there!
15,000 fleet power, and it's got a load of guns. Now the battle fortress must be at least double that. And I normally, I try to. Oh, you don't like me, do you? That's a shame. You're about 10 times weaker than me, so I'm cool. Yeah.
Looky there! I didn't look at that.
I'm going to declare rivals on those just yet. How am I doing for stuff?
We might have an ally.
What's one of those?
Something I do. I don't kill my neighbors.
Well, I don't kill them. I just kind of eat them.
No, you get killed by them. It sounds like.
No, I eat them.
2,500 fleet power.
Yeah. Wow. We won't mention that one. I've caught them up a bit, so I'm alright.
Almost got this.
I'm surprised my pirates haven't come. They've just thought, well, we're not going after him. He's one of
You
those
don't
people.
always get pirates. I've had entire playthroughs where I never had pirates.
That's interesting. This is the first time I've ever played Stellaris, apart from before they added the pirate part, that I've never had pirates.
Well, that didn't help much, did it? I'm not used to these small maps. Good grief, that didn't help anything other than claim a... I have to put another one in just to be able to unify my territory. Or maybe I'll have to break down and grab one of these. If I do, it's going to be the bigger one, I think, despite it only being 50 habitability.
I could do that and I could do that, but there's no point doing either of those.
I don't know. What do I do? Do I grab that or not? Thanks, McCall. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't. No.
Maybe
No,
I'll
sorry.
maybe I'll have
Please.
an earlier stream tomorrow before work.
Survey complete.
Dialokim Peeper. What the hell? Who invented these planet names? Dialokim Peeper. It sounds like a peeping tom.
Situation log updated.
Ooh. Klingar Udas Vortex. That is actually the name of the 15.4k. Can I kill you? Please let me kill you. I'm not going to have that sort of weaponry for a little while, but let me
There was
kill you.
another probe out there somewhere that I saw, but I didn't see where it popped up. There it is.
I should really get to the end of this arm.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Now we're starting
This
to get
is-
some stuff here.
Oh, balls.
Finally get that available for research.
How much is it for a spaceport? Is it 360?
Spaceport? Something around that.
360.
Yeah, something around that.
And here comes the Pepsi.
Speaking of which, it's probably a good idea to... it's 300 for me.
Yeah, so it must be 300. That is expensive. Holy fruit bear. Yes. Bears are very lethal in 7 days to die. I mean, very lethal. How much helium do I have?
Well,
Systems
I don't know.
survey
Do I add another frontier, or do I colonize this not quite ideal but fairly largest planet?
How about neither? How do you avoid bears? Because I was chasing a supply crate and suddenly bear and died a lot. Well,
situation
let's
log
just say
updated.
bears you can actually run away from. Just run. Zombie bears you got no chance because they'll keep running after you no matter how far away you run from them. So zombie bears you've got to, if you aggro them, you have to kill them. So basically stay away from bears. Ooh. You know when it says ship modifier, is that anywhere on the map where your ships are, or just in your
Depends
area?
on whether it's the ship modifier in the fleet or a ship modifier in the Empire view. If it's Empire view, then it's global.
It just says ship modifier.
What are you looking at that says ship modifier?
Battle simulators.
Okay, so that is a Starbase expansion module, and that applies to any ships that are built on that station, I believe.
Ah, now I understand.
Breakthrough achieved.
Okay. So anything with the ship modifier has got to be made at that starport. Right, gotcha. I kind of understand that now. That makes sense. Perfect sense. There was no tutorial on that because it doesn't say Empire modifier, it just says ship modifier. Yeah, great. I have lots of those. I've found loads of players. Absolute millions of them. I found two. And they're already getting annoying. Although, I could.
God. I'm gonna
I
have to.
want to suck your blood, yeah?
I'm gonna have to do this. I think it's not ideal, but
I just don't like the.
it does have a
the
decent number of
weapons
minerals.
outfits.
It does have the Betharian dust as well.
Don't do that. I was talking to somebody who works down the shop from where I live. He says, I've got Stellaris, but the only downside is it takes you 10 hours to have a good game out of it. I says, no, try about 24 hours to get a good game out of it. And
20
even then you're not finished.
I was gonna say 24's on the low side.
I think I've played one game for about 36 hours, and I don't know where enemies keep coming from. I think it's the small planets, primitives, that just randomly grow into something. You know,
Yep, yeah,
If
they
you
will
don't catch
eventually
them,
evolve.
if you don't catch them early enough, they can actually become very powerful.
Yep, eventually they do evolve.
Project complete.
No, don't get bigger. Don't get bigger. No, because I want to kill you. 'Cause I don't
Almost
like
done
you.
with that one.
Oh, so they just go,
Need
go,
some
go,
border
go.
expansion.
One of those. You are on that one. Oh, I haven't got one here. Let's build one. Clear. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Why
Research
is...
complete. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, I guess it's moving in.
See, that one says station modifier. I actually
Oh.
understand that one.
You stay there.
I understand station modifiers. They modify the station.
Yes.
Strangely enough. Strangely enough, they modify station.
There we go.
Who are you? I found another planet.
You're just finding planets?
Oh, you bloody space whales. I found space whales. Yay. What if my people are hungry? No. That is naughty. That is very, very naughty. Balls. Well, I was about to go and wow. Can I just do that? Wait a minute. I'm gonna do that.
I really started out with some terrible scientists, didn't I? Now that I think about it, I wonder if there's anybody worth recruiting here.
I don't want anything else. I just want that. You've got to go here first.
Paranoid trait. Yes.
What's a
Field
paranoid trait?
manipulation, rocketry, and biology. Well, that's a bit better. Field manipulation, rocketry. Anybody using any of those right now? Not at the moment. I'll stick with my current scientist until I see what next research comes up and see if I can get something useful.
They decided to declare war on me, which I'm not impressed with. So they would because it got 2,500 power, but that's got to be an advanced neighbour. With how quick they got up.
Yeah, 2,500. It's got to be advanced. Yep.
Because when I found them, they had three systems, and I had one. Kind of sucks that. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna influence the elections at that influence cost.
What's an election? I like airs. That way you don't have to make elections. Cost you far too much with elections. Ah. Right. I've got to do it. 3.1k there, Army. 45 corvettes, 15 destroyers.
I haven't even researched destroyers yet.
Construction complete.
I've just got to hope I can build enough defence.
I don't have enough influence to recruit a scientist because my scientist just got elected leader.
Do you love it when that happens? Building mid. You've got to be kidding me, right? There's no way I'm going to waste my army on that. Just no way.
Just have to wait a couple months and I'll have enough influence to find a new scientist.
I'm not going to waste resources on you. I'm just going to waste resources on you because you're one of my other good ones.
So national purity is his modifier.
Yeah, you kill him. That wasn't very difficult, was it? I haven't finished with you yet. 33% already. If I lose... Oh, I lose on the planets. That's brilliant. Yeah, thanks. So the advanced AI advances my backside. Big time.
There we go. We're starting to get some progress here.
Sometimes... yes, I want them to come here. If they come here, virtually screwed.
Hopefully that will give me all of this territory and be able to grab some of those science areas that I've been unable to. get a hold of. Let's see, our food is good again.
I should have the kitchen sink. Let's do the kitchen sink. So I've got nothing else but red laser because it's never not giving me anything else. But
I just got my first tier of laser come up.
System
Look, if
survey
so,
complete.
I hope they come up here because if they do, I've actually got a bit of an army waiting. I just hope that I can afford one. Great. It's the only problem when you're building a defence for everything. You waste that much minerals. Oh, where are they? Yeah, they're coming after this one. That's good. That was actually good. I need that.
I found an advanced AI as well.
I'm pretty boned, really. Spaceport lost. Yeah, I ain't gonna last much longer at all. Stupid advanced. This is why I never have advanced AIs. I've noticed how difficult they really are.
I do okay as long as I don't. I'm not playing a machine race or something like that, and I don't get to war early with them. An early war against them, yeah, that's usually.
Yeah, that's the early war. They were really close to me.
Yeah, I've started sandwiched between two and done okay as long as, like I said, my machine race. That was a purger. No, I had no chance with them. But some of my other races, I've been able to do okay with, even sandwiched between two AIs, advanced AIs.
Is there any chance I can build these in time? I can't even build a thing I want to because the thing I want to do isn't finished doing yet.
So I've got a good stockpile of minerals and energy, so as soon as these destroyers are researched, I'll be able to do something with them, build some. See, I've only found one, well, I found two AI races. One's advanced, one's not.
Hold on, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Where is their landing course?
Kill their
That
troop
is
ships.
actually- I didn't kill the troop ship unless they walked away because they were being badly damaged.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
There is that possibility.
I was going to say, if you can keep the ground invasions from going, you can win the war by attrition because they probably are spending all their minerals and probably don't have the minerals for more troops.
Yeah.
That's what I always target as their troop ships. I need this influence to grow to encompass this whole region here, and I'll be set.
You're still growing.
Should be getting
They are still
another.
growing, excellent.
Oh, there we go. 7 months, and we get a new Unity tradition thing.
Where are they? Because they've got to fly through here. Before
Mm-hmm.
getting up there. By that time, by the time they got up here, I'd have built up my ground force. And I've noticed that the computer could be quite dumb. Well, it's going to only have 12 armies garrisoned. So if they bring something like 10...
You got a general with them?
Normally they have a general.
No. Do you have a general?
What with the defenders? Can you have a general with your defence?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would have been able to have a general with my defenders. Oh, so you can. I'm around with defence, aren't I? Now I do.
That could be handy.
Army damage is plus 5%. Army morale on defence is plus 20%. Army damage on defence is plus something. He's a defender. I haven't done yet anyway. They've got a 3.2k army. I mean, that's just mental. I could only imagine having one of those.
Situation log updated.
But yeah, I can draw them out a little bit. Yeah, building ruin, sure. Not happy. Got bag on. One. I mean, there's those two. Is there a general in there?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Yeah. What she said. If I can get this little army up and running, I wasn't bleeding out. I was just sitting in a hole minding my own business, suddenly dead. Yeah, I've done that before. On 7 days, you're sitting somewhere, you think you're safe, you go for a smoke because you think you're safe, and then you come back and you're dead. The amount of times that's happened to me. Right, I've got synchronized defences. Good. What do you mean evading hostile fleet? Where? Oh yeah, those. You can keep evading those. I don't think you can move, can you, skill? Right, they've got 6. And how many do I have here? 9? 10?
Now, my spaceports have to be level 2 to build destroyers here.
Yes.
So, got both of those upgrading to level 2 spaceports, and I'll start churning out some destroyers.
I don't see the point of these. I really don't see the point of them because I have no weaponry for them. No weaponry on a bloody ship is like sticking a ship in battle without any weapons. Yeah, that made total sense. That was...
Red lasers are still weapons.
Yeah.
Ooh,
When
new
you're against-
skills. Expertise rocketry training. Yes.
I know how to counteract these. They're using small nuclear missiles.
There you go.
Point defense all the way. Bullet sponges are used for ramming.
Complete.
Bullet sponges are used for ramming. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. These don't only target hatches. Yes, they don't. Caving, I was thinking bullet sponges are used for ramming. I don't know. Right, come on, kill them. I might have repelled their attack here. Yes, I have.
Situation log updating.
Well, I've repelled their attack, but enemy invasion defeated. Get in there. That's handy. Right. I've got 2. I don't want more than 2. Another 4.
Breakthrough achieved.
No. You can't have a bag in a minute. Hold on then. Let's bring you over here.
System survey complete.
Does this game have ship-to-ship collision? No, it doesn't have ship-to-ship collision.
Nope. The computers will not allow suicide missions. The onboard computers.
Kamikaze missions. No, there's no kamikaze missions. It's just basically weapons. It's not necessarily who's got the better weapons. It's who's got the better
Construction complete.
ships.
Construction complete.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
Correctly.
It's rock, paper, scissors. I mean, he has defense. He has missiles, so you have point defense, and you have lasers, but he only has armor. Then you're gonna possibly be able to destroy him before he destroys you, because your weapon defense combination is better than his weapon defense combination.
I think I did this on the last game I was playing on single player. I recalibrated all my ships to go against like mass cannons. And I think against mass cannons, missiles are good. Something that has loads of armor, lasers are good.
But lasers are less good against shields.
Shields and lasers do not mix.
Yeah.
But
of course, that's
missiles and shields work really well.
Yeah.
And so do mass drivers.
It's a standard arms race.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were there.
No, because I've got a kettle boiling.
No.
Incoming transmission.
I thought she was making him some milk. So they've got 2 cruisers, 15 destroyers and 48 corvettes. And each one has just got pure missiles. So I could counteract that quite easily with point defense. So having a unified ship design can be a drawback. It can be, yes. Sometimes if you go up against an enemy and you're unsure what they're using, you can put all weapons on it. Yeah, you're not going to do as much damage, but
An alien empire.
you're always going to do something. But not all ships can have point defense, I don't think. It's like not all ships can have space torpedoes, corvettes can have them, destroyers can't. Corvettes are the weaker of the 2. Are you still there? You're very quiet.
Yeah.
Harpy class. Why are you sat there? Are you really going to go over there and try? Right, here we go. Let's embark these guys and get them going. So I need to get them over here. Get the planet back. If I can get the planet back, that's the start, and that will get the war score back down. They are trying their hardest to. They're going to send one ship in, aren't they? As a landing party. That will not work. Acceptance 85. So at the moment, white piece is not an option. But
That's
the
a pretty
hive
big
currencies
empire,
are
isn't it?
quite punishing. Hmm.
That's a 6 and 47 empire. We're only 3 and 19 and 3 and 24.
I've got to disappear for a very quick break. So,
Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pause it here for just a minute then.
okay.
That way,
See you in a sec.
yep. I'll be, yeah, I'm going to take a very quick break. Be back in just a moment, guys.
I couldn't understand what he was saying on phone. Because he rang me on